welcome back to Cowlitz River Restoration. Here's a client-owned console that I'm going to refinish to match a dresser and a bed that I've refinished in the same color scheme to go in the same room for the same client. I began this project by removing first the drawer, then the doors, then the hardware to have it all prepped and ready to refinish. Don't mind the flies completely bombing my video. And for my next trick, I'm going to remove a knob, drop it on the ground, and do a victory dance. I then wiped everything down to remove any debris or dust or anything that I don't want in my paint. I promise I'm not having a stroke. Sometimes I have a hard time articulating the steps that I'm taking to prep my work, or even just what I'm doing in general. After I had her all cleaned up, I put on a coat of Kills as a primer so that the paint had something to really adhere to and to block out any stains and to help to go over that previous blue and not have any of that bleed through into the colors that I would like for it to be now. After the Kills dried, I went over part of the console with a linen white to go with the previous set that I've listed. See, this is supposed to match a dresser and also a bed that I've refinished. And I'd like to do kind of a color block style, so I'm only going to do the white on part of it, and you will see what I'm talking about if you continue to watch. this is time consuming. This is me going over 2 of the shelves with the linen white also. And I'm gonna go over the 3rd shelf with the lavender, which you will see if you keep watching. Don't mind me trying to pick that imperfection out of my paint. Victory dance. Now you will see me going over the top shelf or the top block with the coral color. In some of those hard to reach places, I used an artist brush to really get into those nooks and crannies. After completing the top, I went to the bottom and I started going over it with a lavender. The entire bottom will be the same lavender color, so I then painted the drawer. Then I'll paint the doors and I will paint the shelf all of the same lavender color for the color block effect. I literally had 5 minutes of video of my bum covered in dog hair. I didn't get video of me putting the stencil on, so here's a sort of demonstration of what I did. It bled a little bit, but I was okay with it. I did do 2 coats of the white, the lavender, and the coral, but honestly, I didn't want to bore you to death, so I didn't take video of the 2nd coat. I did take video of what I'm doing here, which is clear waxing the entire console so that it's durable and it can withstand life. My mom came by while I was working. It's one of the perks of working from home. Look at my dog. I completely forgot to mention that I painted all the hardware gold to match the stencil. After this all dried, I put all the hardware back on and pieced it back together, and this is the finished product. The client was happy with it, and I'm happy, and it's done. Thanks for watching.